I think at the beginning it took me so much time to process, and to me even this being able to speak about this is big for me. Like I think this is the first time I actually like talk about it to someone I just met recently. So it's quite hard. Like lots of people go on knowing me without knowing that part of my life, because like I've met lots of people since then, and they wouldn't know that element missing in my life, and that was part of me dealing with it. I don't know if it's dealing with it or avoiding dealing with it. It's just like, okay, I just want to live my life, but pretending that he's still here, being like, okay, I talk about him as if he's still there. There are still certain things that I can't do until now. Like, now I talk about him and be like, Allah yarhamah. Like, that makes it so real for me. And I just, it's not the easiest thing to do. But I think this year being away from home has made it slightly easier in terms of accepting. Because I think part of me not talking about it and not being able to easily express it is being a girl in Libya isn't the easiest thing in the world. Like you're just being that makes you so vulnerable in a...
The most annoying thing I can say right now is like, oh, I know exactly how you feel. Right?
No, you don't. Yeah, well, no.
Sorry, I just had to say it, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
To show that you can do everything on your own without having that support, even though like Baba always like prepared us in a way. He would always take me to these like public places to, دير أوراق رسمية مش عارف شنو تعالي معي. I'm like, Baba, why are you taking me to this like male dominant
مصلحة الجوازات
جوازات. Yeah, he would be like, no, you have to understand how things work. And yeah, he would take me, to the simplest like شرا خضرة. He would like show me how to pick like khadra and stuff, and he's like, أنا مش ديما قاعد لكم. He always had that going on, and you need to know how to do these things on your own. So I didn't find myself,
Did that make it easier, like to do it, even though, as you said, everywhere you go it's just dudes everywhere basically?
It made it easier in terms of I know how to do it, sort of. I've been in the position where it's not completely new to me to be in a place where it's all, dudes and I don't know how to do anything. I can get around, but still there's this look that you get, and it's like فيش تديري هنا, ما عندكش حد آخر يدير لك. I'm like, no, I'm doing it on my, like, it's just the way our society is built. It makes me even more like, yeah, I'm doing it on my own, غصباً عنكم kind of thing. But still, nothing makes up for, what I've lost. And not, I think even if he was there, I'd be happy to do these things. But knowing that he's there is different. Is like someone's got my back, no matter what. But there was this period where I felt that that never goes away. That I feel that my back is not there, and it's tough. It's tough, and there are lots of like situations. Sometimes you just go along and life goes and you find yourself doing these things, but there are times where you're in that male dominant world and someone really gets to you, like, and they just push on that sort of البنت, and that really...
Do you remember a moment?
I remember like when I was, the new passport, and I was trying to get that done, and because I kept on, the way that, مفيش مواعيد, and you need to keep on like going to places. I was in Tripoli at that time, and I kept on like going to جوازات, and like people would just, there's something like انتي علاش جاية, I'm like, there's, or like when I'd be, something happens to my car,
من حد رسمي لابس بدلة, مش الناس اللي يستنوا.
No, حد رسمي, no, yeah, I've been in situations where and or like something happens to my car and like I need to.
بس لتوضيح حد رسمي قصد إن حد يشتغل في مصلحة جوازات نفسها هو اللي يقول لك على الجاية يعني.
Yeah, or you know, so there are those situations where you're just like, it really feels that, you know, I don't have anyone.
بس في نفس الوقت ما تفكريش إنه علاش الوضع هذا مش طبيعي يعني. أنت تبي حاجات يعني حتى لو عندك من يسندك وغيره هم مشغولين. You can do it. علاش why is it واو شيء خيالي إنه you have something تخصك أنت تبي مصلحة عامة تمشي تديرها تسجدي روحك زي العادي يعني. هذا هو المفروض وضع طبيعي.
Yeah, you'd think so. You'd think that it's normal. إن عادي بنت تمشي مصلحة تديرها مش معناها إن هي ما عندهاش حد. But in our society that's not the case. لأن ما فيش بنت تمشي بروحها تدير الحاجات like you know جوازات ولا.
أنت تتكلم على 2012 2013.
Yeah, like
صح.
that sort of. Yeah, even up until now, like it's the same situation.
أنت أمتى مشيتي تجددي؟
It was I think 2014. أزرق. Yeah.
مؤخرا يعني جديدة.
Yeah, it was quite recent.
A lot needs to change يعني. On thinking of change and on a bigger scale حاجة لها علاقة بتخصصك أنت.